Today the goal is also for the recording, because this is just being recorded right now. There's a little Max in the corner, and you're probably not used to seeing the little Max. I'm a PNG tuber, and I typically turn them off for ForgottenSMP videos. But you know what? I felt like keeping it on today, and it might turn off later, but it might. For now, at least, it's going to stay around. Yeah, today we are going to be doing some very fun stuff. And by that I mean we're doing a lot of really fucking annoying nitty-gritty bits of work that need to be sorted. Which, at the moment, is we're going to be setting up some tree farms. Now, I think the way that I'm going to do this is I think the tree farm I'm going to set up is going to be powered by windmill bearings. Because having them on windmill bearings means that they're being self-powered and I don't have to worry about doing it myself. Okay, so I need to make an area, and I'll make this look nice after. Oh yeah, so then all of these will be going. I have shot myself in the foot by doing this, actually, because there's not going to be an equal, like, a center for this. Why have I done it like this? That was really stupid. 5. Nope, I did that wrong. I immediately, so I start counting out the numbers and I immediately get them wrong. I'm not too smart. And there we go. Item bolts. Love them. I think if I can get 2 of these working at a minimum for now, I can always expand more. I really don't know if this is gonna... I might have to expand a bit more. I think I'm going to expand a tiny bit. Like, I need it to be large enough that it is self-sufficient and I don't have to worry about trees not being planted. I should put a beacon over here, I think. That would be useful. I wish we had building ones. Building ones is one of the mods that I really wanted on this this pack, and we just could not find a version that worked for us. I think having it so the saplings are used for something is probably a good idea. I also have to fill this area in, because if I don't, I'll get bats. Really, really do not like bats in Minecraft. I would like bats in Minecraft if they had a use. Like, any use at all. But they do not have a use, therefore I don't understand them being... It's like, oh, they look cute. But, I mean, the new model looks cute. Old one didn't. But there was no use for them in the old model, they're just for atmosphere. That's a max opinion, though. I'm very cynical about some stuff. I need more dirt. Like, the idea that I've always had for bats is to, like, have a potion of, like, echolocation or something, you know? Something where it's like, oh, wow, that's kind of cool, you know? There's no potion or anything, so there's no point in them existing, you know? Like, I have no idea what a potion, like, sure, I have no idea what a potion of echolocation would do, but I think it would be a way of justifying them doing something. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Right. Now. Yes! Yes! Excellent. And now I just copy that for the other one. Good lord, this is already doing really well. Wait until this one does its pass. You motherfucker. Every time I don't pay attention for 2 seconds and a creeper sneaks up behind me. Where did you go? What the oh, there he is. Right, come here. Oh, you cheeky shit. That was just... Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Go. Now everything goes into the correct place. Okay, so now this kind of works. So we've got step 1 sorted. Right, let's get back to the actual task at hand now. So we have the source of fuel coming in. Probably make it so it actually starts doing the thing. I also kind of just want to make it so the power generation side of things is off the grid to the main engine of the factory. Which makes sense, that makes sense to me. That should be how it's done, and the fact that I was considering not doing that is kind of stupid. That does also mean figuring out how I'm going to get stuff to the arms. Might just have it chests in the middle, charcoal go into either one, and then depot machine grab. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Seems to be happy. Combustotron. An odd name for an achievement. Okay, so it should be able to reach, which is good. I was kind of relying on it. That is how we're going to get the power to them. We have the kind of delivery system to them. Charcoal is going to get fed to each of these. And then, basically, the main thing that will be holding us back now is water. I think I'm going to do what Squid does, where I have a small boiler that powers the larger one. Or like the pumps for the larger one. Just to maximize how much we're getting in there. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll have this. It drops down. So, go beneath this block, it would go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 blocks. That'll help me keep track of everything. This end, paste fan. Yeah. Okay. So it's all pushed back up. Go get this pushed back one on the other side. Oh, that. Excellent. Honestly, I could probably just have both of the conveyor belts on one line. That would probably help immensely. And I don't have to worry about them being... Make sure that these have a chunk of power behind them just so I can... Sure all of the conveyor belts are running off of... Okay, one there. This is almost done. At least this section. This will get all of the charcoal. And the charcoal will go to the chests. Oh, motherfucker. Actually, no. Fine. What I do is this. Gearbox here. Yes. The thing. This. The belt. All I need to do is just do that. And items will go this and then there. Like that. Get flung off and then look. Excellent. I am so smart. All of the time. I only need one of those to do a fucking thing, but like one more shaft. I need one more fucking shaft. That. And I just need 2 depots. Nope, I need 2 funnels. Now, if I go and put lava in, machine, it should work. And I just need to put the 2 brass funnels thing, and I got a filter oak logs. And it should all work. Lava there. Ow. Oh god. Oh god, this is backfiring. Of fucking course it does. So, let's get outside and go and put some oak logs in the thing. Get a full inventory of both to put. Just for the sake of making it fair. Now, what should happen is there should be coal that charcoal that reaches this. And what should happen is, because of the way that this is set up, whenever enough goes into here, it'll automatically fill this up. Okay, so this section should be all sorted. Not enough oak coming in here. I, like, already ran out of oak going into the thing. That's insane. That seems to work. Okay, so I just have to feed it in a bit slower. That links up, and wood comes in. 10, 12, and then that drops down, and then we go to camera 2. Hydrate the max. Oh shit, I do actually need to have a drink. I haven't had a drink for like many hours now. Okay, and that does that. Last thing I need to do, I need to get it so there's actually water being pumped in, and I need to... But I think I'm going to do that offline, because my head is starting to hurt a little bit. And I'm going to let this build up some more reserves in terms of charcoal. So some quick notes before this next segment. This takes place after I played the Echoes of the Eye DLC for Outer Wilds, which is the main inspiration for this build. It shouldn't ruin anything for anyone who might play the game, but I would rather just put this here just in case. Bye! So, I've been struggling at the moment. I have kind of just been forgetting that I have a backpack in my backpack. And I kind of just realized that I don't have a place for myself on the server. I have the shared house with Squid, but nowhere else for Max. So I've been working on the creative server at the moment, and I've decided to come up with a little, almost pocket dimension type build. And as you can see, oh, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Got like a little fake infinite glass pool down here, and you know, around the back we've got some nice lanterns and stuff. Yeah, I quite like it. I think it's quite fun. Yeah, it's quite an entertaining one. I do have to say that I am quite a fan of what? Wait a minute. Why am I the fuck? Oh, I already built it. Huh. The idea behind this place is that I can expand it over time, creating things like an armory or even a kitchen. As a reminder of Outer Wilds stuff, I'm going to start name dropping and showing images and video of locations in the DLC. So, if you don't want spoilers, skip to this timestamp. There are a couple of areas that I plan on using as a reference in this build, but the main two are the Forbidden Archives and the Starlit Cove. These were areas that I fell in love with during my playthrough, and I want to honour them. So, the last thing, and I know this is a very stark contrast to the last bit of this recording, last thing we're going to do for this episode is something for the factory. We're going to make a elevator for the factory. Now, since I have last been here, there's a couple changes. One of which you might notice, which is we now have these massive floors for me to walk around on. But honestly, I don't know if there's going to be a purpose for them. I just want them because they look cool. The other thing is I've set up lights across the building, which is kind of important. One thing that I have done is I have set up these little redstone contacts, which actually reminds me that I need 2 redstone contacts for this. But yeah, honestly, I'm not going to do anything too over the top in terms of design for the elevators, and they are going to be mirrored, but I'm going to use some nice brass casing with redstone contact there, and a redstone contact there. Get all of these together. Get them stuck together. We'll put our contraption controls on top, because you know, it kind of just works. Bang, bang. And, oh, there we go. Elevate. No, we're not doing that. So we are going to do 3 tool, just because I like 3 tool roofs. Go. Get all of these stuck together. Bang. Last but not least, metal girders in the corner, because you know, we gotta have something, you know? Do quickly is we just whomp, so whomp, 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 bang, bang. Let's get this glued together as well. There you go. All glued together. Now, fun part. Already got it hooked up to the main system in terms of power. I might do a cleanup of how that looks, but what we do, if I can actually get up there, do this, and this, bang! We got elevators! Oh, delightful. I can just go, ready, yeah. Go up a floor, oh, delightful. Go up a floor, brilliant. It is a little bit, might need to extend the walkway out a tiny bit here, so we can get by. That's fine, I'll do that off camera. But now I can just go all the way down. I might change up how this area looks, but for now this is kind of what it's going to be. One thing I do want to test is if I were to just say this, excellent, pulls up the elevator. That is what we like to see. Ow. But yeah, that's where we are going to kind of wrap things up today. I know videos have been kind of slow, and I am working on getting better at it. Mentally, I'm still kind of putting myself a little bit back together. And grumble, man complains about mental health being bad. That's not something people want to hear. However, I will say, I am working on a couple things at the moment. I am working on a video essay, and then I got bored of working on that video essay, so I'm now working on a second video essay at the same time. And, of course, I'm doing my weekday streams each day, Monday to Friday, which you are welcome to drop by to. But I'll be back at some point. Goodbye.